Okay, this video will specifically help you, or try to help you, open up sliding minivan doors that are frozen solid. Yeah, came out one morning and got the two front doors open with a little bit of grunting, but the sliding doors, not so much. So here is what I did. First of all, I took a scraper, and I do recommend a plastic scraper, not a metal scraper, and I very delicately made sure that the perimeter was, I just kind of scraped it along that open area you saw there. Let's get a better view for you. And of course you don't want to scratch your paint, but you want to kind of slide it on like that, and that's going to help break away most of the chunks of a heavy ice buildup. Now once we get this thing open, I'm going to show you kind of where that melting point, not the melting, but the freezing point is. So if you still can't get it open after this, it's not so much the chunky ice that we just broke off that's freezing it closed. It's happening on the seal of your door. So let me help you here. But first, what I recommend after you scrape away is to go ahead and turn on the engine and just turn on your heater full blast. That will help with the internal temperature. Just let it sit for 5 minutes or so and full blast as you scrape away the ice. So I recommend, actually, you could do that first to get things going and then scrape away the outside of the ice. We've got some pretty significant buildup here. And again, I recommend a plastic, not a metal tipped, so you don't scratch any of your paint. But for this video, this is what I happen to have on me. So there's a look at the plastic one. Okay, so if you have access to a kitchen, we're going to actually heat up. So if your car's like on the, in your driveway, wherever, we're going to actually heat up some boiling water, and just shy of boiling, because I don't want to damage any of the sealing or lining, but we need it to be nice and warm. And we're going to pour that gently on particularly the top part of the seal. Okay, because chances are when it rained or whatever, a lot of that water or ice kind of came on top first and then kind of trickled down and froze into place, or maybe it's coming from all sides. So it'll be more difficult to put hot water on the sides. You'll see it's kind of a hot mess, but it took one of these for 2 doors full of hot water. And we'll let that sit, and be careful with this, because depending on what the temperatures are right now as we do this, you might actually make the problem worse, right? If you put more water on this and then it happens to freeze, so if you're like in 0-degree temperatures, then that could indeed be a problem. In that case, I would just wait for the ambient temperature of your heater to warm up the inside. And then, so after a couple of minutes, so we were kind of like at 32, 33 degrees the next morning here. So that water, or that hot water, definitely helped. And you just kind of gently pull on the handle, and that did it. Now let me give you a closer look at the seal here. You can see the darker black is the water line. So that's where the ice was happening. Very thin layer. So the goal would be to try to get that part unfrozen all the way around the perimeter of the van door. Hopefully this helps you out. Good luck. Thanks.